Okay, there are certain truths about women that no one teaches you in today's messed up dating culture. These aren't how to get her to text you back tips, but deep unspoken realities men must face to stay grounded. And number 3 is why many men are throwing in the towel on relationships. Number 5 might be a bit of a surprise for some of you. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Anna Jorgensen. I help men find, attract, and keep their keeper. Welcome to Just the Tip. So what I've learned studying men for decades is that being a man has less to do with women and more to do with mastering yourself and leading your life with clarity, purpose, and strength, which can help you navigate these harsh truths. Because even if you find the most loving, honest woman, these realities still apply. Let's jump right in. Number 1, she can't be 100% honest, even with herself. Reality. Women often don't know what they truly want or why they're upset. You have probably asked her, "What's wrong?" And she replies with, "Nothing," only to find out later nothing was a full-on emotional iceberg with names, dates, and timestamps. Ouch. Good women don't lie intentionally, but they do fib to themselves. Why? Because women's emotions shift fast. Their moods speak louder than logic, and it's common for them to contradict themselves from one day to the next, maybe even one moment to the next. Women are emotional creatures. They make decisions based on how they feel in the moment, not on what logic dictates to be true. You can blame it on God's sense of humor if you like. She may say she's fine because she wants to be fine. She may say she doesn't care, but deep down she does, hoping you care enough to notice, because she would notice if you weren't fine. But what do we know? Right, men and women are different in some ways, and that's why men get tripped up. They try to solve emotions with logic. When you realize her truth is fluid, not fixed, you can master emotional presence. Example, she says, "I want you to be vulnerable." But the moment you share what scares you, well, she gets turned off or distant. Not because she's trying to be cruel, but because her subconscious actually needs evidence of emotional leadership and reassurance from you, not vulnerability rooted in fear. What to do? Stop expecting clarity or logic from her. She is not a man. Why this benefits you. When you understand and accept that her words aren't always her final truth, you stop taking her reactions personally, which allows you to keep your inner peace and start listening with discernment, not desperation. You become grounded and don't flinch at her emotions. You don't explain yourself, but you take calm action that makes her feel safe. Watch my video on how to make a woman feel safe. Key point, accepting that she doesn't always know what she wants or why she's acting upset does not mean tolerating bad behavior from her. 2, what she says she wants versus what she actually needs are often opposites. Reality. Women say they want something but respond poorly when they get it. So frustrating. Let's look at vulnerability again. Women say they want a man to be vulnerable and emotionally open, but when they are, restrictions and provisos. They imagine tearful pillow talks and deep heart shares, which sounds great in theory, but in reality, when a man spills his emotional guts, many women feel something they didn't expect, a sudden lack of attraction. And it can feel heartless to a man and make him think that women are cruel and want them to suffer in silence. However, most women are biologically wired to seek emotional strength in men, especially early on. If your vulnerability makes her feel she has to emotionally support you too much, too soon, she can unconsciously step out of her sexual femininity and into her mom mode role. And as you know, mother mode suppresses lover mode. We live in a world that tells men to be softer, more emotionally available, and more open. And while those traits are important in the right context at the right time, if you lead with your inner wounds before she trusts your strength, her biology will pull away before her brain can understand why. Example, she says, "I just want a guy who's not afraid to cry." Then she ghosts the last dude who broke down on the third date because his dog died and his ex never loved him. What to do? Be emotionally intelligent, not emotionally leaky. If you have stuff you need to process, talk to a therapist or a male friend who can handle that. With your lady, stick with showing empathy, self-awareness, and occasional masculine vulnerability, but keep your center. Open up and let her see your heart in earned moments, not because you need to unload your troubles on someone. Why this benefits you. You maintain attraction while still being real. She sees you as an emotionally strong man, not an emotionally dependent child. Key point. What a woman says she wants can sound emotionally evolved, but what her body responds to is a man who can handle his emotions without folding like a paper napkin. Reminder, I'm the decoder, not the creator of women. In fact, this next reality about women is why so many men are walking away. Number 3, she never stops evaluating you. Reality, women are wired to want the best man they can get, and that instinct doesn't disappear simply because she chose you. It's biological. Women are constantly, unconsciously assessing. Is he still the man I admired when we met? Is he growing or is he slipping? Is he keeping up with me or falling behind? A harsh reality for men is that hypergamy isn't only her choosing you in the beginning, but consciously choosing you every single day. And it goes both ways. Although it's instinctive survival psychology for women, it can feel cruel to men. If she feels like you've let yourself go, lost your ambition, or stopped leading, she won't consciously think it's time to leave, but she may start pushing you to see if you can get back to the man she fell in love with. She may pick up the slack or nag or live in mother mode. Those are clues her attraction is dying. When a woman senses a man has lost his edge, physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially, something in her starts to pull away, not because she's stopped loving him, but because she no longer respects him, and respect precedes attraction. The desire she had withers under the weight of stagnation or stress. Reminder, biologically, women have a lower threshold to stress than men do. She may still be there physically, but emotionally, she's tapping out. Because to her, your value isn't locked in the moment you chose each other. It is measured by the man you continue to become beside her. Unfortunately, that's why men can't afford to relax into a relationship. It's not necessarily because women are ungrateful, but they are wired to attach their trust to consistency, if not growth. It's tough being a man today, I know. Example, you were once driven, ambitious, and disciplined. Now you're coasting, maybe getting a little too comfortable, no longer improving, or even worse, not being able to maintain. She may still truly love you, but she's losing respect for you. Love is not enough. What to do? Keep improving in the areas that matter to you. Your purpose, your health, your mindset, your career, your confidence. Do it for you, not to impress her. When you are dialed in and growing, you win no matter what. And if you stay together, she will always feel like she's the lucky one. Why this benefits you? Well, understanding and accepting hypergamy as part of female nature keeps you sharp. You stop maintaining your value for her and start doing it for you. Your edge stays honed, your self-respect stays intact, and ironically, that's what keeps her attraction alive. And if she does leave, you'll have a dozen better women lining up for you if you want them. Key point. Instead of resenting it, let female nature fuel you. Be the prize. 4. She becomes masculine when she must, not because she wants to. Reality. Feminine, submissive women turn dominant and masculine when they feel they have to lead or parent in the relationship. She didn't start off barking orders or micromanaging your life. If she did, you chose poorly or allowed it. Otherwise, it becomes a response when she feels she can't trust your leadership, so she takes over because someone has to. That shift feels like it's about control, but it's actually about survival. And the moment she steps into masculine energy, the romantic connection crumbles. In most women, when she has to constantly plan, decide, protect, she stops feeling like a lover and more like a mom. And nothing tanks desire faster than feeling like she's raising you instead of being romanced by you. Mother mode kills lover mode. And it's not that she wants to lead, it's that she feels unsafe not leading. That's when she becomes naggy and bossy and tense and resentful and not in the mood and emotionally closed off, eventually checking out. Example, you say, I don't care, you pick, way too many times, and she stops asking. Or maybe you fumble on the details, like forgetting to make the reservation. So she starts double checking everything. Now she's the planner and the decision maker. She starts to feel resentful, even if she won't say it. What to do? Make decisions, follow through, lead the relationship. Why this benefits you? Well, when you step up before she morphs into mom mode, it allows her to trust you and soften into her receptive feminine role. Plus, you build skills that serve you in all areas of life, and you respect yourself. Key point, most women do not want the masculine role. Now, before I reveal number 5, possibly the most surprising and definitely the most unspoken reality, if you have found value in this video so far, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And thank you so much if you already have. Also, let me know in the comments which reality surprised you the most, and coming up, how to be grounded. All right, number 5, she wants to be taken care of, but not like you think. Reality. Most women want to feel provided for, protected, and guided. Healthy women don't want to feel smothered, controlled, or paid for, just led. Men and women experience love differently. A man feels cared for when he's respected, appreciated, and desired. Am I right? And when those pillars are missing, you feel like a pawn, not a king. On the other hand, a woman feels loved and cherished when she senses protection, provision, and direction, physically, emotionally, and yes, financially. When those pillars are missing, she feels like she's navigating all alone, making all the plans, and fending for herself, also known as unsafe. When a woman doesn't feel safe, she disconnects. She may still show up, smile, or even go through the motions, but her heart starts retreating, because for her, love isn't words or gifts or gestures. It's the felt sense you've got her, that you look ahead, you're steady, and she doesn't have to carry it all, whatever it is. That's what makes a woman stay soft, makes her want to give more, and when she radiates love for you the most. Example, you think that buying gifts shows you care. However, if you're passive or disconnected or lack a vision for your future, she can't feel cared for. Even if she feels financially supported, she may feel emotionally abandoned or worried about your future together. What to do? The best way to take care of a woman is to take care of you, physically, emotionally, financially, the works. Whoa, right? Why this benefits you. You stop wasting energy on the wrong signals from her and start focusing on what truly makes her feel secure. You, doing things you must do to create a safe life for you, her, and your potential future family. Key point, relationships are not about codependence, but interdependence. When both people feel cared for and that they can count on each other, the relationship can grow and continue to become stronger and more fulfilling over time. No one's going to tell you these things in a dating app or a relationship workshop or your average How to Get the Girl podcast. Why? Because these truths are uncomfortable, they challenge the narratives that men are sold, and they make you dislike the messenger. Sometimes the truth sucks, but I'm not doing you any favors by hiding it from you or sugarcoating it, even if you don't like me for it. These aren't reasons to hate women. These are reasons to become the kind of grounded man who doesn't get thrown off by her nature. When you stop chasing comfort and start embracing reality, that's when you stop being confused and frustrated and start becoming unsafe. unshakable. And that, my friend, is sexy. So if you want to know what to do to become that grounded man and focus on your life for you, get my Wake Up to Love program. It's a one-time cost. It's an intense self-development program to improve your life regardless of women. And yes, if you do want a keeper, it will help you do that too if you do the homework. Now, if you want to learn more about women's true nature and hypergamy, you're going to want to watch that video, which is coming up next. Thank you so much for watching to the end. That really helps my channel. It also tells YouTube to share my videos with other men who may benefit from them. Sending you so much love and patience and courage. God bless.